like to support the channel. Also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
So I'm scrolling on my Instagram, and Baller Alert posts this. Really, I was just trying to do the best I could with what I had. I put them shoes on them kids' feet out of my own pocket. I didn't ask for $1 from nobody. Shoes are shoes. Some of them kids came to that event with no shoes on their feet.
The families and provide thousands of free shoes, water activities, and provides food each year to the youth of our community.
That cement's hot or that cement's cold. It don't matter what brand that shoe is. If you don't like what I did for the youth, put your own money up. It ain't the clothes, it's the man in them. Buck up.
Today is a big barbecue I throw for the community. It's for the city. It's for the youth. It's for families to come out and enjoy free food, free water war, and I also give 500 to 1,000 shoes every year.
Wow.
It's special because I started off just randomly one day going into Walmart, and I bought 300 pairs of shoes and threw them in a cart, and I was giving them out in front of Walmart. And as it grew into this big barbecue event. And the youth love it. The kids love it.
Oh, yeah.
They can't wait for it. I see them in grocery stores. They ask me, when is the next rail day? It's every May. And this year is going to be even bigger because I know the mayor's coming out this year.
Oh,
and
wow.
he's recognized me this year for the 5-year anniversary. So
amazing.
I'm kind of excited about that. And I really just love seeing those kids' faces.
It was a day of sun and fun at Shawnee Lake Sunday afternoon. Locals gathered to celebrate T-Rell Day. This is my 5th year doing it, so it's the 5th anniversary. Said T-Rell, also known as Terrell Terry, it's where we feed all the kids, where we give them water, guns, and shoes. Everybody leaves with something. Everybody eats, and I do this every year for the youth in the community. The local rapper says the event has grown from humble beginnings. What was once a shoe giveaway at Walmart has become a community event. It's been fun, said Elizabeth Wheeler, one of the many children who attended the event. We've been having water balloon fights and water gun fights. It's been really fun, and we went swimming at the lake. Mayor Padilla also stopped by to recognize this special day. I think he shows how you can be successful, said Padilla. You work hard, you do what you love best, and then you don't keep it just for yourself. You share your success with your friends and your community. T-Rell wants Topeka to know that he cares and wants what's best for his city. Topeka is my city. I travel yearly around doing my shows and music. It feels good to give back. I always rep where I'm from, Topeka. I don't whisper it, I scream it. I want to put on from where I'm from and just give back to the people that helped build me. Now, I wanted to highlight this story for a multitude of reasons. Number one, you have a black man here that in a sense built everything that he has from nothing. Literally, right? This is a local rapper, which he is heavily known directly in the community, not just by way of his lyricism, but also due to the fact of the kind and the large heart that he has. This man literally started this out of his pocket, from his own money. He didn't ask for donations or anything like that. And then over time, it grew into something a lot larger and something that meant a lot to an abundance of people. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of these young kids will never forget this man or his name. Because some of these kids, as he stated, came to him and they didn't even have shoes. And no, these kids do have parents. But yeah, you have kids coming up to another adult and they don't have shoes. But yet you can continuously see parents walking out here. They might have a BMW. They got rims directly on the car. The car is like painted or wrapped, right? They got the newest J's on. They got the newest $1,000, $1,500, dollar gear on. You got moms out here with the most high profile makeup, red bottoms, all types of dresses, getting ready to go out for the weekend. You got both men and women in the community going out of their way to do the utmost to show off that they got what it is that they got, and can't nobody else do what it is that they do. But they can't take that same initiative and that same energy and put that directly into their kids and on their kids. That's crazy to me. So shout out to this black man for taking a responsibility on himself that realistically is not even his responsibility, coming directly out of his own pockets and giving kids something that they need. Because again, like I said, the narrative has always been spun that black men run from responsibilities. Black men don't create. Black men are not solution based. Black men don't give back. Whenever it is that a black man becomes a rapper, he leaves the community and he's still there. He's going directly to the Walmart like, yo, I'm about to sit up there and drop some money. We about to get these kids some shoes. And then going to the post that others were trying to put online about this man, when they were trying to question, is he right or wrong for buying shoes from Walmart? At least you know at the end of the day that those kids can wear those shoes. They're affordable, and if anything happens to them, you can go right back out and buy some more. When you're dealing with J's, nah, that's about $250, $3, $4, $5, $6, even higher. And that's not even to mention the clothes that some of the kids got on that sometimes cost more than the shoes. And that's just one set. So, you know, like I said before, like he stated, it's funny how everybody want to talk, but then when you got a man that's doing something, now everybody want to critique and question and say that, oh, maybe you could have did a little bit better because you know you got the money, you know you good for it. But it's like, while you doing all of this talking, you running the business, right? So instead of trying to pocket watch this man, why don't you pour money directly out of whatever it is that you got and buy something for these kids? But as what was stated online before, a lot of the instances of these magazines or all of these talking heads on social media, shade room, whatever it is, yeah, a lot of them, they're not black American. Let's just let that be known. They are not black American. So they're going to make sure to critique and they're going to put out any and everything that can be deemed or looked at as a negative, but they're not going to do that when it deals with their culture, though. They're not going to go so heavy and so hard on their own culture. They're not going to critique and publicize all the negativity about their own culture. They'll make sure to sit up there and showcase the positive to you, because I've seen that. I've looked on a lot of these platforms that like to critique black people in America, and they'll put out all the negative. But then when it's something positive, oh, it's something suspicious. We gotta critique this. There's some questions here. Could you have done more? All this other type of stuff. But they're not doing nothing. They're not moving nothing. But yet they're the main ones critiquing and also making money off of the critiques, off of the negativity that deals with black Americans. It's very interesting how that works. And this is why I understand why a lot of people have stated that, quote unquote, they're not like us. And why it is that you have a lot of culture vultures. And why it is that we need to, as black Americans, gatekeep our culture. Because you have too many people that's able to profit off of any and everything, which is crazy to me. 100% crazy. And then the moment in time that we do have a shining light directly out here by the name of T-Rell doing something positive for the kids in the community, it's magically some type of a negative. People got to find a way to derail this, to try to put this in a negative light. And then you'll have some of the other naysayers, that's him, it's great that he's doing it, but what about all the other black men out here? What are they sending? It's going to be that whole thing. Like I said, a lot of people just can't, stay focused, and a lot of people don't want to focus in on the fact that you have multitudes of black men that are doing very positive and beautiful and wonderful things in and for the black community. It's just the fact that a lot of people don't want to publicize and specifically go out of their way to look for that, because a lot or too many people feed off of the negativity when it deals with black men. A lot of people live for that negative energy because they don't have or know any other type of way to actually live or survive. A lot of people can't even survive off of positive energy. A lot of people will look at this video and they'll just be like, okay, well, he did something great. Next. That's it. People just can't bask. People can't bathe. People just can't be in that one place in a positive space because it's calming, it's relaxing, it's clear. So because you have too many people that are born in from direct chaos, they can't stay in this. They get a little bit antsy. right? They're always looking over their shoulder. So now they got to go back to what it is that they were born from. They got to go back to their chaos. They got to go back to what it is that they were indoctrinated into, what it is that they were taught, what it is that they were given, what it is that they were force fed, so that they can be in that comfortability. So again, it's not the fact that black men aren't doing anything positive for the black community. It's the fact that a lot of people in the black community just don't care, because it's not something that they can directly feed off of, and you find a way to use that energy for their own benefits or what it is that they need to do in life. So again, shout out to T-Rell and shout out to the other black men out here for the things that you do, seen and unseen, every single day.